Hi, it's Rudi from Better Music. I have a great new product here today. This is the new Kawai KDP110. It's their entry-level furniture-style piano, and from first impressions, it's very impressive. Some of you may be familiar with the previous model, which is called the KDP90. There's quite a few differences with this. For a start, we've got a new action with new key surfaces, which are matte and grippy, so they feel nice under your fingers. More importantly, the piano sound itself has now been upgraded to the new Shigeru EX. So it's a stunning piano sound. Beautiful bottom end. It's really good, and for the price point that this is at, it offers a lot of performance. The action also has a triple sensor, so very fine nuances in your playing and very fast repetition are picked up by the computer on board and trigger the sound in a very accurate way. So it really feels like you're controlling the sound and getting what you want out of the instrument. What you can't hear on the video, which I can hear it in here in the room, and when I played it without being plugged into our recording device, is the onboard speaker system. Now they've really gone to town on that. The previous model KDP90 had a 13 watt by 2 speaker, 13 watt a side speaker system. This is now up to 20 watts a side. So in the price point, it certainly packs a lot of punch, and coupled with that new Shigeru SK sound, it's really impressive. So on the KDP110, we've got 4 piano sounds, including the Shigeru SK EX, and in total 19 sounds. So we've got things like electric pianos. I'll go through a few of the different piano sounds. So you've heard the concert piano. Let's go to the next one. Quite a different sound again. Let's go to the number 3. So a little bit more mellow. Now we're into our electric pianos. Of course, the quintessential 80s electric piano sound. We've also got like a jazz organ sound on the Kawai, and what's pretty cool with Kawai, and this is sort of unique to some of these pianos, is I can put the organ on, but I can make the left pedal put the Leslie effect on. It's pretty cool for an entry-level digital piano to have that on board. We've got a good pipe organ sound as well. You've of course got the ability to layer sounds together, and one of the really nice things to do is to layer the beautiful SK EX concert grand with some nice slow attack strings. So let's have a listen to that. Okay, so we've had a listen to the piano, we've had a listen to some of the sounds, we've talked about some of the features. Let's go a little bit techie-specky on what else it does. So power output of the speakers we spoke about is 20 watts a side, so it's very gutsy. Can't hear that on camera, of course, but if you play one in our store, you'll be able to hear it. The other thing is it comes in this really nice rosewood finish cabinet. It's got a pull-down lid. And techie specs, well, we've got Bluetooth. We've also got a USB MIDI and also normal MIDI. So they've put all the options on there. So you can connect laptops. We've got Bluetooth to connect to apps. There is a virtual technician app which you can download, which actually lets you fine tune the piano and adjust all the parameters to get the sound exactly how you like. And you can use other Bluetooth apps on your iOS device as well, or even Android. the great sound we were talking about before, the Shigeru EX has been sampled. They've used their harmonic imaging technology to achieve that. It's a very detailed sampling process, and it brings out all the natural nuances and characteristics of the highly renowned SK Shigeru concert grand. The technology also behind this piano is designed to let you get the most out of that sound. And we spoke about the action before, having the triple sensor. All in all, when you put it all together and you play it, it's very impressive. The action has a very mechanical feel to it, in the sense that you feel like you're playing a real piano. Some people always talk about how heavy the keys are. How heavy the keys are when you just go around and press them is not always the most important thing. It's how the actual action responds to what you do. Of course, everyone has personal preferences as to what they like best. I find this one to be very responsive, and it's not too heavy and it's not too light, so it lets me play advanced music. But if I want to play something, you know, if you've got a young child playing, it's not going to be too heavy, it's going to feel really good to play. Going back to the piano sound engine, it also features 192 note polyphony, so the instrument's able to play 192 notes at once, which means they can play all the detail of the sample. So it's very powerful, and in this price category certainly is right up there with them. Also, you've now got two headphone jacks underneath, so you've got a mini jack and a 1/4 inch jack, so whatever headphones you've got, you can plug into whichever socket, no need for those little adapters anymore. And when you do use headphones, you have a 3D ambient effect on headphones and selectable EQ, so you can actually adjust the sound on headphones to suit your listening style, which is pretty good. One of the other cool features that this has got is the Concert Magic feature. So if you've got really young children that want to have a play on the piano, you can hit Concert Magic and you can hit any note and it'll play a song. So it's not teaching them how to play the song, but it's teaching them the rhythm of the song. A little bit of fun. And there's a bunch of songs in there that you can do that with. Also, the pedal system on this is what's called a grand feel pedal system. So the actual way the sustain and the pedals feel is designed to feel just like a grand piano. So the same amount of pressure to press it. It's very responsive. So all in all, this new KDP110 is a pretty stunning piano. I think at the price point that it's being offered, it gives you the intrinsic values of a very good piano with a very good touch. And for me, it feels good and it makes me want to play it, which at this price point is fantastic. Coupled with all the features that it's got, I think it's going to be a really good piano. I think a lot of people are really going to like it. So definitely check it out. Come in the store and play it and see how good the speaker system is. I'll see you next time.